Hello everyone, I'm Geek Freak and welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be reacting to your favourite Canadian YouTuber A's video, Showoff Sshowdown. Venom versus Nightmare. Halloween special. Woo! So, if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go and watch that first, and as soon as you've done that, come back, watch me watch this. So that's it, let me continue. Ooh, this is Halloween, this is Halloween. Okay, here's the thing. Even though this is an Halloween special, I mean, here's the thing. What does, Venom and Nightmare have to do with Halloween? I mean, wouldn't it be more appropriate if it was some sort of horror icons, actually no, Freddy's too obvious. What about let me think. Here's an idea. What about the classics versus the modern day horror icons? I mean, the old horror icons was Dracula, the Wolfman, the Mummy, Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, and we've got Freddy Krueger, Jason, Leatherface, Pinhead, the old shebang. I mean, that's a good idea. That's what people should do. They should have the modern day horror icons versus the old classic icons. That'd be cool. What about this one? What if they did this? The old horror icons versus the modern day icons versus the Japanese horror icons, because you've got the Grudge, the Ring, Teke Teke, what's that one's name? Ikiko-san. There's the Slipmouth woman. Actually, now that I come to mention, I mean, all their ghosts are all females. Think about it. I mean, look, the Ring, the Grudge, Teke Teke, the Slipmouth woman, and Ikiko-san. They're all females. all the Japanese ones are all females. So yeah, that was my my thought. So yes, back to this. I've completely forgot. So it's sorry. So yes, it's Venom versus Nightmare. Venom's obviously from Spider-Man. I haven't actually seen the movie yet. I know a little bit about Venom from other videos and all that stuff. And as for Nightmare, it's been ages. I think he's from he's from Soul Calibur. It's been ages since I've heard anything from from Nightmare. But as for Venom, on the other hand, I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't seen anybody do an analysis on him for ages, or maybe this is the first time, I can't remember. So I'm gonna be strictly neutral with these guys, and I'll be honest, I don't see how Venom's scary. I mean, isn't he supposed to be some sort of anti-hero villain sort of thing? What they did to Venom in the the old Spider-Man movies was unjust. They did him unjust in that movie. I mean, he was only in there for 10 minutes and boom, he was gone. But it looks like they gave him a second chance in his own movie, which is cool. So who do I think is going to win? You know what? Since I'm more of a Spidey fan, I'm gonna go with Venom, because I know him a little bit better, and Venom looks so damn cool. I mean, he's one of the greatest Spider-Man villains ever. In fact, I think he's supposed to be the Joker too. It's like okay, you like how Batman's got the Joker, Goku's got Frieza. I think it's Spider-Man with Venom, if you think about it. Actually, hold on. Is it Spider-Man and the Green Goblin, or is it the Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus, or is it actually Actually, I mean, those were the old ones. I think it's like more of a Spider-Man with Venom. So, yeah, I'm going to go with my boy Venom. So, with all that said and done, let's get to watching. Okay, so this is Venom versus Nightmare, Showoff Sshowdown, and 3, 2, 1, and go.
Welcome to Showoff Sshowdown! In this series, the fighters are called Showoffs, and this is the series for the Showoff Sshowdown. Now let's meet the Showoffs for tonight's showdown, shall we? That's right, it's the second annual Showoff Sshowdown Halloween special.
Yay!
And what better way to celebrate than with Venom versus Nightmare? Better hold on to your seats, because this battle's gonna turn into a living nightmare. Yeah, I know, that was bad.
That was bad, yeah.
I'll put links to the analysis of both characters in the description below. Now, without further ado, it's time for the Showoff Sshowdown!
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Here we go, here we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Those two look so freaking cool.
Okay, so serious.
Come on, Venom.
I think I prefer the mask.
Ouch. Holy crap. Come on, Venom. Come on, Venom. Dude. Yay, Venom! Venom is so cool.
Well, looks like Venom left Nightmare on the edge.
Venom is the coolest.
Now let's discuss how and why Venom wins this dark, brutal, horrifying showdown. First off, let's discuss who's more skilled and experienced. Now, experience on this one is rather debatable. While it is true that Soul Edge remembers the fighting skills and abilities of past wielders, passing them on to the current host, but obviously the Venom symbiote does the exact same thing, so it's hard to say for sure who's more experienced. Now, as for skill, once again, Venom and Nightmare have both learned many new fighting skills and gained many new abilities from every previous host they've had. And aside from that, they are both very skilled fighters in general. Now, I think Venom definitely has the versatility advantage, while on the other hand, Nightmare has very limited range attack options, and he's mainly a swordsman. Now, I'm not saying he's not skilled in any other form of combat besides sword fighting, but he is rather limited outside of that area. Now let's discuss strength. I think we can all agree that Venom definitely holds the strength advantage here. Now, Nightmare has been shown to be strong enough to physically destroy an entire castle, and it should apply to his durability as well, considering that he also survived the resulting castle collapsing on top of him. Now, as impressive as this is, Venom has shown much more impressive feats, as his striking strength has been calculated to be around town level, or possibly greater. And the same thing applies to his durability as well. In fact, Venom is durable enough to tank hits from Professor Hulk, who may be a much weaker incarnation of the Hulk, but he's still strong enough to break down doors designed to withstand nuclear blasts. And these same punches barely even harm Venom. Needless to say, Venom can definitely take a whole lot more than Nightmare can. Now let's discuss speed. While Nightmare has been estimated to be massively hypersonic via scaling, Venom on the other hand has been estimated to be at least massively hypersonic, if not faster than light. In fact, there's actually a few factors supporting this. Not only is Venom even faster than Spider-Man, who is fast enough to catch Quicksilver, but he once caught Nova in mid-flight with his web, and he's even been shown to rival the speed of Carnage, who is fast enough to dodge Firestorm's microwave beams. With all this in mind, I think it's safe to say that Venom is overall physically superior to Nightmare in just about every way.
You're damn right.
Now, there are a few things that some Soul Calibur fans might be wondering. For starters, couldn't Nightmare just suck out Eddie Brock's soul? Well, not exactly. You see, while it is true that Nightmare doesn't necessarily have to kill his opponents in order to steal their soul, but he does have to severely severely weaken them beforehand. It's highly unlikely that Nightmare would be able to physically weaken Venom to the point of being vulnerable enough for soul extraction, considering the clearly greater speed and durability advantages I mentioned earlier. Besides, Soul Edge probably wouldn't be able to affect Venom anyway, considering that Venom has survived the Pendant Stare, which destroys the soul. Now, an even bigger question for this debate would be, if Venom is weak to fire and Nightmare has fire-based attacks, couldn't he just kill Venom instantly? Well, while that may sound simple enough, it's actually not as easy as it sounds on paper. While it is true that fire, or extreme heat in general, is known for being one of the symbiote's common weaknesses, believe it or not, Venom is actually a lot more resistant to fire than he seems at first. For example, Venom has endured being constantly tortured with fire and Sonic for hours, and yet he still had the strength to fight off Carnage afterwards. Not only that, but Venom has also survived a massive power plant explosion that left a whole area in a raging inferno, and Venom has even tanked multiple Sonic and fire blasts from the Human Torch and survived. So with that in mind, it's gonna take a lot more than just a few fire rounds to put Venom down. Not to mention, Nightmare's lightning-based attacks are essentially useless considering that Venom can withstand massive electrical surges from Electro, and he's pretty much immune to electricity. Now, let's talk about their strongest forms. When Nightmare has finally completed Soul Edge, he achieves his ultimate form known as Night Terror, which increases all of his power and physicality even further, and he was said to be the strongest character in the Soul Calibur franchise. While this may seem like it would give Venom a hard time, luckily Venom 2 has his own jacked up super form known as the Madness. Like Night Terror, this increases Venom's physicality immensely at the cost of some of his sanity, as it makes him more ruthless and psychotic, focusing more on killing and overpowering than strategy. Although the exact same thing can be said about Night Terror, as he becomes solely bent on death and destruction, and only speaks in angry roars and growls. I think you get the picture here. Not to mention, before somebody says Night Terror can fly and Venom can't, keep in mind that Venom can mold his symbiote body into different shapes, including growing wings for flight. So that should likely even out the playfield. So, rather if this battle ends in the short run in their base forms, or the long run in their strongest forms, with every statistical advantage Venom has, he's likely to come on top either way. Now you're probably wondering, what happens to Soul Edge after Nightmare is defeated? The sword will be left without a host, so would Soul Edge attempt to avenge his former host, or perhaps would he see Eddie Brock as worthy of wielding Soul Edge and attempt to corrupt Eddie's soul? Well, as awesome as it would be to see Eddie Brock with both the Venom symbiote and Soul Edge at the same time, it's pretty unlikely to happen. Because Venom has an SPS sense that's very similar to Spidey sense, he would very likely be able to sense the dangerous threat within Soul Edge and protect Eddie from it. In fact, all Venom has to do is destroy the sword and Soul Edge is done for. However, that's probably not going to be as easy as it sounds on paper. If you ask me, the only thing that Venom really has to worry about in this battle is Inferno, the evil demonic spirit that lives within Soul Edge. In fact, Inferno was said to be able to cover the entire world in flames. Now, I'm not sure if this is true or just an unproven statement, but if it is true that Inferno is capable of covering the entire surface of the planet Earth in flames, then I think it's safe to say that that would very likely be enough firepower to put Venom down for good. Now, if this is the case, then what it really comes down to is who can land the killing blow first. Would Inferno be able to successfully incinerate Venom with global annihilating flames first? Or would Venom be more likely to quickly destroy Soul Edge before Inferno could get a chance to? Well, even though Inferno is likely faster than both Nightmare and Night Terror, his massively hypersonic speed still wouldn't be fast enough, as Venom is once again faster than light, and therefore will be able to blitz Inferno and destroy Soul Edge and/or Inferno for good. Not to mention, there's nothing suggesting that Soul Edge is indestructible. In fact, let's not forget that Soul Edge was already fractured and separate pieces of the sword were scattered, so technically Soul Edge was already broken from the very beginning. Even if Soul Edge is fully repaired for this battle, what's gonna stop Venom from breaking Soul Edge again, and this time destroying it for good? Well, maybe Inferno, but I've already explained how that'll turn out, right? So overall, while Nightmare may put up a decent fight in this battle, both Venom being overall physically superior, having an extensively greater combative variety, and being able to tank, avoid, outmaneuver, and even counter just about everything Nightmare has to throw at him, it all goes to show that Nightmare just doesn't have the same caliber as Venom. I think I've said enough. So, in the end, Nightmare just took a lethal dose of Venom. The winner of this battle is Venom.
That looks so freaking cool. Freaking cool. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's one of those squid things. Very catchy. That thing looks scary. Okay, so it's those ink things versus that scary cartoon thing. I've got an idea. And don't worry, it's not Goku versus Vegito.
I just might do them. Now stay tuned for the next episode of Showoff Sshowdown.
I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, what about Godzilla versus Gurren Lagann? That'd be sweet. I mean, Gurren Lagann's very powerful, and Godzilla's pretty damn powerful. In fact, no. What about Gurren Lagann's second form? Is moon-sized form against Godzilla? That'd be freaking sweet. I mean, not his Topper Tepper Gurren Lagann form. I mean, that's way too powerful. I'm talking about the form that's after Gurren Lagann. That'd be freaking sweet. As for this, I always enjoy the analyses, and yeah, this was pretty good. I liked it. So I'm glad that Venom won. I mean, he looks so freaking cool. I absolutely adore Venom. But let's hope he gets another sequel. Fingers crossed, guys. So yeah, that was awesome. So if there's anything you guys want me to react to, just leave it in the comment section below, and I will get to that video as soon as I can. And yeah, I'm just gonna give it a shot. I would also like to see Super Saiyan God Goku versus Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I want to see who would win in a fight between these two. Obviously, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta would lose against Super Saiyan God Goku, but can a Super Saiyan God Goku beat a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta? That's what I would like to know. So, yeah, I'm Geek Freak, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching, and if there's a series you want me to check out and review and give my thoughts on it, or if there's a top 10 list you want me to do, or any reactions, or responses, or rants on anything geeky, just leave links and comments in the comment sections below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And if you guys want to follow me on my social medias, I'm on minds.com, Twitch, Dailymotion, and Hatron, Reddit, BitChute, aka the new YouTube, DeviantArt, Discord, VidMe, Gab, Twitter, Tumblr, Patreon, GoFundMe, PayPal, and my other social medias are down there in the description box below, so if you want to go and check them out, please do. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video. And please go and check out my new skeptic channel, Gypsy Freak. It's also down there in the description box below. Peace out.